Hey, thanks for joining me on Perkstream. This is November 30th, 2022. Jesus came in the flesh. Well, thanks for joining me today. We're entering the season of Advent, and I was reminded of something that the Apostle John told us in his letter, his gospel, where he says, "The Word became flesh and dwelt among us." He put ink on the parchment, and he said this specifically, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And we have seen his glory, glory as the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth." Now that's the familiar way we've heard it. Let me read it in the Message because it's same wording, same idea, just a little bit of difference in the words. The Word became flesh and blood and moved into the neighborhood. We saw the glory with our own eyes, the one of a kind glory, like Father, like Son, generous inside and out, true from start to finish. One of the great mysteries of our faith, if we believe in Jesus, is that Jesus came in the flesh. Mysteries are something that we think we need to solve. We read a mystery novel to find out who done it. We watch a mystery movie to find out how it resolves. But this isn't that kind of mystery. What this mystery is, it's an idea that is so big and so mind-blowing that we can never really get to the end of it. It is, if you will, so huge and so mysterious that we can never fully grasp it and we can never fully solve it. And that's sometimes some of the problem we run into with our faith is that we think we've got to get this all nailed down. And Jesus says, no, here, just this idea here of Advent. I'm coming fully God in the flesh. Before Jesus came to the world, he lived in infinite light and infinite love. He was one with the Father in every way. And yet he said, I'm going to put that aside and come to you and be with you. Who does that? Who does that? Who sets aside everything? Who has everything and sets it aside to be nothing? And we can say, well, Jesus does that. And he does it because of his steadfast loving kindness towards us. It's all about the reconciliation that he wanted to accomplish with us by coming and being with us, and then dying and rising again. And it's all because the Son, the one the Father loves, the one that shares likeness with God in every way, shape, and form, took on flesh and dwelt among us. Now, it's not to suggest that because of that we are going to become like him in total, like becoming totally godlike. But it does mean that we enter into his family. And I don't totally understand all the ways that God makes that happen, but that is the outcome. By Jesus letting go of everything and coming in the flesh, it made it so that we could become the children of God and we can be with him forever. That's the invitation of this Advent for you and for me, is to understand that Christ has come and Christ is coming in the flesh. And that when we believe that and we receive it, that gives us the power and it gives us the privilege of becoming his children. God loved us so much that he put on flesh and bone in the form of Jesus. And because of it, life will never be the same. For this season, let's be in awe of what God has done.